Hi, I'm Lukey, career coach from Focus Inspired. In today's video, we'll be sharing some common tips for those looking for a career of purpose and fulfillment. Many folks are looking for more than just a job to pay the bills. They're looking to have their career to be impactful and have meaning. We'll share some tips for those looking for a purposeful and fulfilling career. Understand that it's okay not to know what you want to do when you grow up. There seems to be a notion that someone should graduate and know exactly what they want to do from now until retirement. The truth is that most people have no idea what they're doing, and the people that do, they're just making it up along the way. What can be helpful is to take some time to think what you actually want out of this career and life of yours. Writing out something like your retirement memo starts you thinking about what could success or happiness look like for you. And focus on the you part, since many are on their path because of family or their culture or some other reason that's not their own. Consider taking time periodically, a few times a year, once a quarter, or even as a monthly exercise. Are you moving towards the direction you want, or has the direction even changed? Tip 2. You'll figure it out if you think hard enough about it. If you were at a buffet with all sorts of delicious options, would you find out which tastes the best by thinking about it or by tasting them? Taking time to think about it can be helpful, as in, what have I previously tried and enjoyed? Though keep in mind that just because you enjoyed it when you were 12 or 16 or during one summer doesn't mean you'll enjoy doing it for the rest of your life. What have others joined that have similar tastes as you? Before committing to something for a number of years, it could be helpful to ask others. And at the end of the day, you need to taste it yourself, though their opinions can be helpful. The way you really figure things out is by experiencing it. If you want to be a doctor, you should spend as much time in healthcare as possible. If you want to do something in business, find the folks doing something similar to what you want to do and see if you can help them. Whatever you want to do, go out and taste it versus just thinking about it. You have one perfect purpose or passion. As you're looking for your career purpose or passion, you might have a few options. Could one of those options be your calling for the next 30 or 40 years? Sure. The truth is that you change and the world changes. If you think about the advancements that have taken place in the last 10 years, 10 years ago, electric vehicles weren't that pervasive, and now it seems that everyone has one. 10 years before that, few folks had smartphones, and now people couldn't dream about living without one. So perhaps your passion hasn't even been invented yet. Plus, even if the world doesn't change, you change. What you liked when you were 12 is probably different than when you were 22, and what you love at 32 might not be so interesting when you're 42. And as they say, life's about the journey, not about the destination. There's one right career path for you. There is indeed one right career path for you. That's the path that you're on right now. If you think about it, every path is the right path, because unless you have a time machine, you can't go back in time and change it anyways. Perhaps if you went to law school, then you would have taken a vacation and got hit by a bus. Or if you took that other job, you would have met someone else that would have married and ended up giving you a stroke. You really don't know what could have happened in those other options, so you might as well not worry and make the most out of your current option. Make decisions based on the information you have, and if you had different information, you might have chosen differently. Spend less time picking the right career path and more time making the career path that you pick the right one. Just follow your passion. Passion and purpose are not necessarily the same thing. Passion tends to be associated with what you like or love doing. Purpose is sometimes not enjoyable to do, and the feeling of fulfillment and impact happens a bit later, and can make the not-so-great part more than worthwhile. It's similar to the Steve Jobs commencement speech, which is often incorrectly cited as "do what you love," and instead he says, "love what you do." And if you can take whatever you're doing and find the meaning and impact behind it, then that might be much more sustainable than doing whatever you love every day. Because one day, you might find that you no longer like whatever it is that you were once passionate about. So consider if you're following your passion or discovering your purpose. I'm too old to start. For those of you who are a few more decades into your career, it's never too late to look for your career of purpose and passion. In fact, your previous work experience and your network might give you a head start. Take a little time to reflect, then spend time every week or day to experience what you're curious about, what you're interested in, or what you're excited about. Whether you're mid-career or have only 10 or 5 years to go until you retire, it's never too late to explore your career purpose. The expression, "the pain of discipline weighs ounces, while regret weighs tons," And even if you don't find exactly what your purpose is, if all you're doing for the rest of your career is following what you're curious about, interested in, and what you're excited about, that sounds like a pretty good career to me. This video was brought to you by the Focus Inspired Academy. If you're looking for support in your job search or career, join us for e-learning content, weekly virtual group coaching, text access to our coaches in between sessions, and future apps and community to help you with your job search and career success. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this useful, hit the like button and let me know if you have any questions or what you're struggling with your job search or your career, and feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips for jobs, careers, and life. And YouTube recommends that you watch these videos next.